Yo, what is going on, everybody? It is Tristan, and today in this video, what I got going on for you guys is we're going to be getting into the Jordan 1 85 bread, which, keep in mind, these are going to be dropping very soon at some retail locations. I made a recent video on this if y'all want to go check it from a few days ago, kind of dive into where they're going to be dropping, the resale prices, etc. And that's what we're doing today in this video, is we're going to be diving into, well, the resale prices, because they have dropped a decent amount, and we're going to be, again, getting into that, because I don't think this is the end of them coming down in price. I think we still got a little bit more for these to come down, just because, keep in mind, there isn't only 10,000 pairs. I know that's been a big rumor, but now we can definitely see that. They're not, chilling at those above $1,000 prices. They're still pretty close to there in some sizes, but I just want to let you guys know that once more pairs of these come out, they'll come down a little bit more. And yeah, you might be able to get a bit of a better price. That's at least what I think, and we'll get into it. Don't wait too long, though, so we'll just let's discuss it. If y'all want more content like this, feel free to subscribe and like down below. Just trying to 300 likes in this video. Normal goal we shoot for, so I'm not going to change it up today. I really try and do anything too different. My Instagrams are down below as well if you ever want to do business with me, buy, sell, trade. I got tons of stuff for sale, and I'm looking for medium olives, so if anybody has those for sale, hit me up, let me know. And you can also check us out at Resale Vision down below. Don't forget, we're going to be giving away a pair of Metallic 5 soon, and of course, the undermarket sneakers we do every single day. And of course, early info, we were letting people know about, Travis Scott dropped this morning, tons of other things like that. We had the stock numbers, etc. So if you're into that kind of stuff, don't miss out. But yeah, that's everything I need to say. I hope you all will enjoy it. Again, that is all in the pinned comment down below as per usual. And let's get started. So as you guys can see, we got the screen recording up and taking a look at these prices right here. Again, y'all can see they've come down a little bit in price. Right now, we're at a range of about $750 to $1,000. And some of those larger sizes are the ones that are still going for more, like size 12, size 13, size 14. They're just much harder to find those sizes. You should always expect that those ones will be the sizes that will go for more. And obviously some of the smaller ones that just aren't going to be selling at $500, $600, $700, those are the ones going for a little bit less. Of course, they will eventually sell at those prices, but look, size 6, yeah, no sales at $500. 6.5, no sales. You can see we got bids at $330, so I imagine they could probably sell around here for those sizes. Size 7's probably sold. Wow, that's actually surprising. 7.5, nope. 8. Yeah, size 8 sold for $1,400 last, and then, you see, this is where the market sometimes gets weird, right? Someone bought a pair for $1,400, and then there's one available for almost half of that right now, and it hasn't sold. So, I'm not saying that's, the size 8's a good deal. Again, I think the whole theme of this video, discussing this is because, again, I want to let you guys know that this is what we're going to be seeing with this sneaker over the next couple weeks. I think they will come down a little bit more in price. I'm not saying they're going to tank anywhere near retail, right? That is not going to happen. This is like the shoe that started it all, right? And they're retroing it. So, it's not going to get super cheap, right? That's just not going to happen. But if they were to drop to, let's say, on average, all sizes, a range of like $600 to $900, I feel like that would make sense. We're pretty close to there right now. We're at like 700 to 1,000, so 600 to 900. That just means we have most sizes coming down another $100. We got the drop approaching. We got more pairs going to be coming out from these retailers. Some people will obviously let them go for a little bit cheaper if they just need the quick cash. So I think there's all the reasons that could happen. So that's my personal prediction. We'll see these drop to like 600, 900 in all sizes on average. Some of those big sizes like 12. 13, 14, the ones that you see up there right now, right? Let's see, last sale for size 12, $800. And yeah, you can see the highest bid's already up there at $700. So you can just see how strong the market is for those larger sizes. So I think size 12 will probably comfortably stay like around here, right? That's why we have the 600 to 900 range, because some of those sizes are going to stay closer to $1,000 and probably make quick progress towards that after the release, right? This is not the average Jordan 1 that is going to tank in price after the release. We see that with a lot of Jordan 1s where they're just, not super hyped. Nike, restocks them, drops them for a discount, and then all of a sudden they get way cheaper and apps go to like way under retail. This is not that type of Jordan 1. Nike is not going to restock these. They're not going to drop for a discount, and retailers are not going to drop them again. So understanding all of that, this is the type of sneaker that would go up in price. And it's obviously one of those ones that is just an amazing one for the collection. Like if you're a diehard sneaker collector, this is one that you probably are really needing for your collection. You're probably not loving the prices that we're seeing right now. You're probably liking it a little bit more than a week ago, right? When they were showing at $1,400, $1,500 and people were like, this is where they're going to stay. They're not going to stay there, right? That's just unrealistic for a Jordan 1 to stay there in 2025. Back in like 2016, 2017, I'd be like, yeah. But we had a pair back in 2016, 2017, if I'm right. And those did flip for some crazy bread. Still are as well. But I think it was around 2016, if I'm right. Like the bread band. I'm not going to get confused here. We're discussing this one right here, but you guys can see again. We'll take a look at the chart as well. I want to just show you all this because I feel like this is important right here. So yeah, you all can see they've been dropping in price over the last couple weeks or so, and I think that will continue to happen. We had lots of sales up here at these high prices, and we have lots right here right now. It would not surprise me, right, if you see the prices right now. No shock if they went up in price like $50, $70 over the next couple days, just because this typically happens with like before the release, where we'll see a little bit of a shortage on the back door a couple days before the drop or a week before the drop. Totally normal, but as they hit more retailers, as again they hit a sneakers release in some regions, they're going to come down in price a bit. I believe they're having a sneakers release in Asia, so that's definitely a big enough region to where they'll probably do a decent amount of pairs, and they'll drop in price a little bit more. But again, this is I'm getting my cash ready because I'm definitely ready to spend a little bit more, because I understand that this is not the type of shoe that will go for like $200, $300, $400. No, they'll probably all comfortably stay above $500 in all sizes. I feel like that's pretty safe to say. The only ones I could see coming down a bit cheaper would be like 6, 6.5, and 7. But I mean, you can even see sizes near that, like 8, 7.5. I think those ones have had sales near like $1,000, and 8, I mean, we saw sell for $1,400. So I mean, if the market's gonna be there, the market's gonna be there. We just have to see again what it ends up being. But over the last couple days, they've come down in price, and I just want to let you guys know, if you've been looking for a personal pair and you're like, you know what, I want them a little bit early, then right now might not be a bad time to buy, because I know this isn't just across StockX as well. I believe the market has dropped as well on GOAT. So if you're just not a fan of StockX, you can head to GOAT. I don't think they're listed on many other apps aside from these two. These are like the main two large ones, so a lot of bulk sellers just go to these two. I mean, there's no point of them really listing on other ones if they got good deals, or like, I mean, if you're a high level seller, right, it's not much of a point of selling to other spots other than these two, because once you get up to like the highest level on those platforms, I mean, you're getting like no seller fees almost. So, like, they almost like incentivize you selling on their platform. But aside from that, you guys can see a lot of these recent sales. Size 10 chilling at $740, $730, 9.5, $780, 11. $1,000 again. 11 is also a very popular size. You just have to, suck it up for a bit. They will come down a bit more in price. It's just, this is also early pricing, so you guys have to keep that in mind. This is the early market still. Like, this is still 2 weeks before the drop, so of course they are going to be a bit more expensive. This is just a normal thing that we see. We saw it with the metallic 5s. I mean, look at those now. We're a week before the drop. Those have come down like $80 in most sizes. So this is a normal thing. We will see these continue to drop in price, in my personal opinion, over the next couple weeks as we approach the release, because we're going to have some sneakers releases. We're going to have some retailers starting to drop them. I mean, just once you have more pairs out there for people to sell, more sellers, are selling a pair. Hopefully that sentence made sense. That was probably confusing. But once the pair is just in the hands of more people, that means more people are going to sell them, and that usually means the price will drop. So I'm going to end that screen recording right there. Hopefully that all made sense. I know that probably got a little bit confusing towards the end right there, but I just want to let y'all know we're seeing about a $700 to $900 price range right now. I think on average, most sizes will probably drop another $100. We'll probably see like $600 to $900 or $600 $800. But most of these are going to comfortably chill like pretty high in price. Like, this is not the type of shoe that will ever get close to retail. I mean, just think about it. You know what I mean? Like, this is almost an identical pair to the 1985 ones that like kind of started that whole like sneaker collecting thing. So I mean, sneaker collecting thing, it's what we got going on, you know what I mean, thing. But yeah, you know what I mean, that's why these are so valuable, in case anybody is curious. I'm sure most of y'all know why, but for anybody that may be new here, you know what I mean, that is why these are flipping for so much more than your average Jordan 1. I know most people probably that like aren't like super tapped into sneakers, right, that like get a lot of their Jordan 1s for like $100 or like get them at outlets. They're probably looking at this one and they're like, what's the deal with these ones? You know what I mean? I totally would understand that if you're someone that's not like big into sneakers and you're just like seeing this pair of Jordan 1s go for like 8 times the amount of a normal one, you probably would look at this and be like, what's the deal? But you know what I mean? You look into it, it becomes understandable. Yeah, that's it. Now I'm just yapping. We do this a lot. So if y'all want more content like this, feel free to subscribe and like down below. Let's try to 300 likes on this video. Again, my Instagrams are down below. Us at Resale Vision. I don't think I'm going to pop up anything on the screen. But if you like the under-market sneakers we do every single day and the early info we provide, we've been doing stock numbers, early info, really just trying to, branch out and provide more. And as well, ACO. So if you're trying to have botters run releases for you and hit pairs for you for retail, we're getting that added in this week. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. Probably will be closer to this weekend. I'll just have more time then. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to watching the UFC card tomorrow. I know that's a little bit earlier in the morning. I think like 11 o'clock or something like that. So I don't know. I might get up and watch that. I mean, I'll probably be up anyways, but you know what I mean? There's not too much going on today. You know, we just got some shoes to mail out. We got like, obviously we got this video to edit. We got some Travis Scotts to hopefully get. If anybody hits me up with those medium mobs, you know what I mean? We had to see. Very hard shoe to find. It's becoming increasingly hard to find, which is good. You know what I mean? I keep asking in my videos if anybody has pairs for sale, and when nobody says that they have pairs for sale, I don't necessarily get mad about it, you know what I mean? Because it's just like, that's showing me that like the hold is working, you know what I mean? More people are kind of holding it or not having it for sale, which is showing me it's getting a bit more limited. Yeah, that's how it is. But again, everything I said, all that shout out, it's all in the pinned comments, so don't miss out on that. And let me know your thoughts on this sneaker. Is this one that you need for the collection? Is this one you're going for? I mean, I'm definitely going for it. It isn't one that I necessarily like die hard need for like my sneaker collection, but I would love it in the inventory, you know what I mean? It's definitely one of those pairs that just is super valuable and will only get harder to find as time goes on. So I'm T, thank you guys. I will catch you on the next one, which will be tomorrow. We should post, and yeah, stay tuned for that. I'm also going to try something on the channel for a couple days where I'm posting like less YouTube shorts, but just kind of like making them more like better edited. Like, I don't know. I'm going to see how that works. If it works, it works. If not, we're going to go back to the old style, and that'll be that. So make sure you stay tuned for that. We'll see how it goes. Catch y'all tomorrow on the next one. Don't miss it. Peace.